Hello everyone, this is Commander Trium. We're logging back into the Elite Dangerous universe following a game freezing incident. And we still should have some passengers that we have to disembark from the space station we are docked at, which is Hauser's Reach in the Robogo system. But we have achieved our 30 million credit total that we needed to move to the California sector, so that's our next task. Now, although we'll be moving into uncharted space with this maneuver, or at least space that we have never been in before, it is likely that the majority of the transit time will be uneventful. Fortunately, one of my wingmen has logged in, and with his arrival, hopefully, the time will pass a little bit more quickly. You'll see why in just a moment. Hello. Hello. Holy crap, this game is not working very well today.
I'm not working very well, so I guess the game and I have something in common.
Why is that?
Last 2 weeks has fucking sucked.
What's that?
Last 2 weeks have sucked, and I am half fucking drunk.
Oh.
Or drunk, I don't know. I don't care at this point.
I'm just getting ready to head out to the California sector.
Okay. Do yourself a favor and don't invite me to wing.
Why?
Because if I get drunk enough and I decide to blow myself up doing stupid, you don't have to worry about getting involved.
Yeah, I don't think.
Is one thing, wing is another.
True that. Of course, we're heading into uncharted space here, and we're heading into a nebula by the looks of things. So what we're going to do first is we're going to visit, our first target will be actually HIP 18077.
Where are you right now?
Robogo, just getting ready to depart.
Okay, before you leave, get yourself set up with a shield, a Guardian FSD booster, and get the rest as passenger bays as close to 10 passengers per bay as possible.
I've already done that.
That way, and then you'll be good to go to start.
I've already done.
You gotta wait 2 hours to haul shit here.
Yeah, I've already done all that.
Okay, if you've done that, then great.
Okay, so I need a fuel scoop because I just realized there's no bases really between here and HIP 18077.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to have.
It appears that we'll be passing through the Sinuefe sector. So we'll probably have 4 bays equipped. 4 passenger bays. That's all I got room for. The only other...
Are they,
I've already sacrificed. The only other bay...
What class bays are they?
Well, they are 4, 5, and 6. I have 2 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s. already allocated. So, well, actually, I'm going to have 5 right away. So, I will be fully equipped as best I can, but I am equipping myself for a journey into the unknown as well, to some degree. Which means I'm going to carry one fighter. No, I'll carry 2 fighters. It doesn't matter how many people I can carry.
Well, the fighters aren't going to do you much good, just traveling from there to here.
I'm worried about other people who might have followed you.
At this point, there's nobody who's followed me because I've been here since the 23rd of August and nobody's bothered. Well,
almost nobody.
One person's been in the system or been nearby since yesterday.
Okay.
But other than that, the only other it's been the 20th, so it's been 4 days since I've seen another commander other than that one, which more than likely, since I never had a run-in with him, he's probably kind of like me, just doing his own thing, not going to be causing trouble.
Okay, well, that's good if he's not. I got a couple more passengers I have to disembark because when the game crashed, which is why I was logged out when you logged in.
I noticed when I got on, you were on, then you disappeared, so I figured, we'll see if you come back.
Oh yeah, I come back right away, but I'm not very happy with the frequency with which this game has been crashing. It's crashed on you, it's crashed on me, it's crashed on other players. They need to fix this.
So the guy, my boss at work is actually the IT guy.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him, and him and I kind of came to a conclusion that my problem with crashing probably has more to do with me trying to run 3 monitors at a time on a graphics card that can't quite handle it.
Maybe.
As long as there's not a lot of other players in the same instance.
Yeah.
It completely fucks up.
Well, the other players in the instance seems to be the common thread because it only crashes when there's like 7 or 8 other players near me, as is the case.
That's why I'm glad I'm not in Robigo anymore.
Yeah,
Robigo
so
was nice until about a month ago when people started showing up.
yeah, well,
No longer stay here.
You seem to be getting money faster out there, so I'm gonna go. I'll take the journey out there and see what we have. 30 million is more than enough to cover recovery expense if my Anaconda gets blasted out of the sky somehow.
Right now I'm pulling. Let's see if I can find that sticky note. 16, 12, 19, 17, 20, 20, 23, and 20. So I'm gonna, without actually sitting and trying to figure out the math, I'm gonna guess I'm doing 17 to 18 million per run.
Probably.
So that's basically set up to do just that.
I mean, I can do a pretty solid at Robigo right now. There's a lot of 2.7 million credit missions, so I can do a pretty solid job. By the way, I noticed this about Robigo. Remember a few days ago, the Sirius Corporation was threatened with being ousted? Well,
yeah.
Something happened. They suddenly regained all their strength and fended off the revolt, and now they're in boom. And CDE Corporation has no influence. Their influence is low.
Yeah, I can tell you this, that is all dependent on other commanders.
So when Sirius reasserted itself, it must have decided that either the...
It was other commanders that came to their aid and
stopped
sided with them and wanted them in control. That's the one thing I've noticed about this game is commanders have a lot more influence than they think they do.
Yeah.
Especially if you you don't need a large group, you just need a decent sized group of commanders to make an influence in this game.
Oh, with 6 commanders, in a couple of hours, you can completely change the outcome of a civil war in a system.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Like I said, I've spent a lot of time and a lot of my breaks and lunches at work sitting there fucking around looking up shit about this game. So yeah, it's quite entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got... Okay, we have all of our passengers have disembarked. Let's make sure I don't have any... Oh, I can redeem my intel packages. We'll confirm that. And what else can we do here? Universal cartographics. Let's see what we got here. Nothing useful. Okay, let's go to the workshop. No, let's go to the shipyard. No, we already have the Diamondback in prep. So I'm backed up by Diamondback. If I want to bring another ship out to the California, I can. And then I'll have 2 ships out there.
What I'm thinking about doing is, I'm thinking about leaving this Anaconda sitting out here in the California sector.
Yeah.
Eventually putting one in Robigo. And there's, I want to say about a half dozen other systems that I've been kind of half-ass researching. I might check them out eventually and leave Anacondas there set up for hauling passengers.
Well, I would strongly recommend you get...
take my Asp Explorer and I can just jump around.
I strongly recommend you consider getting a Diamondback. They can jump 70 light years. I've got mine almost all the way to 70. And that's a pretty long...
My Asp Explorer jumps to 67 right now, and that's because I refuse to get it up to the point where I can get set like 71 or 72.
Yeah, but I can, I mean, I've...
Because I like the ability of having something for armor.
Yeah.
In case I have a dumb drunken moment where I
crash into
the mail slot as I'm trying to exit the station. Or
yeah.
enter.
Yeah. Okay, so commodities.
I can pull 67 light years with my Asp Explorer and not even try. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I could get maybe 70. But is it really worth that extra 3?
I don't know. It might be. Depends how far you need to jump.
Yeah, it might be, but it might not be either.
The thing with the Diamondback is that it's one person. You get full shields. You get, I mean, you're not going to have a lot of shields. It's a Diamondback. It's not very big, but the thing moves like you would not believe. It's way more maneuverable than the Asp. And in combat, if you need to leave a situation which is almost any situation that you get into, you can outrun almost anything other than fighters. So, or maybe the crate. That was the other ship I was thinking about dragging out there, was the crate. But the crate I want to leave here because it isn't fully up. It isn't properly upgraded yet. So I don't want to take it out.
I've got, I can get roughly a 50 light year jump with them.
Yeah.
But they have like no defense whatsoever. And the Asp Explorer, the one thing that I kind of look at with that ship, I can jump a long ways. I can get pretty far. I can go exploring, do a lot.
Well, they have, I wouldn't say they have no defense. They have less defense than the, I mean, I have max shields on my crate already. And it's got already very close to 700 shield points. So
I alter my gameplay depending on what ship I'm in. If I'm in my Asp Explorer, I'm not hauling anything.
Yeah.
I'm simply doing, I'm exploring or I'm traveling from point A to point B.
Yeah.
That's all that ship is for. It's cheap, it's disposable, it's expendable. That's the way I see it.
I guess. The crate's not that much more expensive, though. Anyway, whatever.
Well, yes, it is and it isn't.
You have to decide what...
I can jump 67 light years with my Asp Explorer. I can jump 52 with my crate. So...
Okay, hang on here. I have to decide what...
I can jump about 67 with my Anaconda, if I set it up that way.
I need to figure out what else... Oh yeah, I need the fuel scoop, so I have to go to the outfitting section. Okay.
All of a sudden, right now, I'm not getting the greatest missions here, so... Yeah, fuck it.
Well, you're not always going to get the best missions, but...
No, I'm not. And that's kind of one of the things I use to judge whether I want to stick around or not. Me being drunk, me being half drunk don't fucking help, but I see it this way. Until I blow myself the fuck up, I don't really care. I'll keep trying to do something.
Yeah. Well...
And I got 6 more minutes until the mission boards renew themselves.
And, what about a detailed planet scanner? How important is that, do you think?
I have both scanners out here with me. They're just at another station in inventory, so that at some point I can go jump around and explore, and I actually have my other ASP should be sitting at a station.
Well, that's why...
years from where I'm at right now.
That's why I want to stop at that Hipparco system.
There's plenty of shit to explore out here.
That's why I want to stop at that Hipparco system, because I want to bring my ship into a dock at that location, and then basically order up my cargo, order through the network or whatever, to go send my modules for exploration to the Hipparco system.
The system that's got the prison ship
is
25 light years away. That's where you're going to have to send all your modules. So you'll have to jump there to re-outfit and then jump back here to get the missions to go make money.
Why do I have to jump to the prison ship?
Because they have the ability, they have a shipyard system on them in.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, you don't need a yeah, you do. Okay.
I'm going to guess I haven't given you 100% of the information needed yet because I haven't figured it all out yet.
Well, no, but some of this has to be discovery. I still have to, like, it's a new area. You don't want to spoil the whole story for me.
I did notice that there was a couple systems I jumped through that had really nice terraformables and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would definitely bring your scanners along so when you get tired of passengers, you can go scan shit.
Well, it's going to take me a while to even get out there. But, I mean, the reason I would have a detailed planet scanner is so that if I found the minerals I'm looking for, like arsenic, then...
one system I did happen to come across that had like 30 or 40 different planets and moons that were landable. I can land on them and go look for shit, so... At some point, I'll go explore them more, but right now I want to get a nice cushy cash balance or credit balance.
Yeah, well, so do I. It's the primary reason I'm going out there.
326 million credits isn't quite what I want.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the first class passenger cabin. Nope, we're not going to do that. We'll take the... We will take the 5C first. No, shit. I don't know if I should sacrifice my limpets. I like having limpets around, too.
Well...
Because limpets...
That's another one of the main differences between your playstyle and mine. I'm not looking for... I'm not looking to be a universal setup. So, I mean, that's what...
Well, limpets are... You know what?
You like to be set up to do multiple things.
Because limpets are targets of opportunity, right? So when you encounter an unidentified signal source, you can get...
I don't bother jumping into them. I keep doing what I'm doing because I am in the mindset of trying to make money.
Yeah, but you can't upgrade... You can't upgrade your ship without... certain components that can only be found in those USSs. So, you need to have some way...
Yeah, but like I said, it's the difference between the way you play and the way I play. I have one linear goal per session.
I'm still not decided on which is better.
Happen.
I know, I'm still not really deciding which way is better.
Yeah.
I
can't really give you good advice because you tend to you prefer to be set up to do multiple things at once.
Yep.
I've played enough of these games over the years that, yeah, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something this way for the rest.
Yeah, I'm not a grinder.
For a span of time, I'm going to be on mine.
I don't like grinding, so.
Yeah, I am. I don't mind the grind because during the grind I can do other things. I can multitask during the grind. Which, yeah.
Well, yeah, anyone can multitask during a grind, but I mean, you have to be set up to be able to take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. Anyway.
When it comes to grinding, you didn't learn how to grind and raise.
No.
And have two infants at the same time.
No.
You and I have very different perspectives on life and on gaming, so just the way it is.
Aren't human beings wonderful?
Probably why we kind of get along and find each other interesting.
Perhaps.
We have very different viewpoints.
I was never very strong with psychology.
I'll tell you this much about psychology. It don't fucking matter. It depends on the individual. Each person is different and unique. So it don't fucking matter. You cannot categorize multiple people into the same category because you'll fail every time.
Well, that was my argument with the psychology professor, but that's why I didn't study psychology for very long.
And it didn't work out very well, did it?
No, it sure did.
When I went to school, yeah, her and I didn't agree too well.
Yeah.
She really didn't like me when I didn't have much pity or much sympathy or pity or, I don't know how to word this. I don't know the right way to word this, but while I was in her class, there was another girl at the school who committed suicide.
Okay.
I personally believe that suicide is the coward's way out.
That's one interpretation.
My personal belief. It isn't even a religious outlook on it. It's just the way I see it. And when I told this teacher that, yeah, that's the way I see it, only a coward commits suicide. Well, it kind of changed the whole teacher-student dynamic completely. So,
yeah, well, what she has to understand is not everyone has courage either. So, I mean, does that make you a coward? Is the absence of courage a coward, or is, I mean...
No, that's just it. There are so many viewpoints that who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
That's probably why you and I get along, is because we have completely different viewpoints in just about everything.
Yeah, I tend to look at the perspective of the other individual. I never used to do this when I was younger, but having weathered with age, I tend to look at people as having a perspective and wondering more about how they became aware.
Okay, so something I've noticed about you and I. And this isn't me being derogatory at all.
Uh-huh.
You're not married, you don't have kids.
No.
I am married, I have kids.
Yes.
That aspect is two complete different ends of the spectrum. You tend to be more liberal. You're kind of in the middle towards the liberal.
Yeah, I don't think marriage would change me into a conservative.
Towards the moderate end.
I doubt.
We're opposite ends of the spectrum there, so.
I doubt very much whether marriage would change my liberal leanings.
No, it probably wouldn't. But I guess what I'm getting at is the fact that you're open-minded enough to realize that other people have a valid viewpoint, and so am I.
Well, most of the time, it doesn't matter who it is, most people have reasons for thinking the way that they think. And trying to identify what the process is.
That a person's experiences tend to shape their viewpoint on life. I realized that a long time ago. I'm sure you have too, so.
It took me a little bit longer. Well, actually, it's not true. I just didn't care initially.
Well.
Then I did, because I realized I needed people in order to survive. And That was not the original view.
But it takes time for people to develop their personality to its fullest extent.
Well, people are complicated. I decided that early on people would do things for reasons I couldn't explain, and so for me, and it wasn't defeatism, it was just a lack of interest. I just didn't really care to know what exactly was behind a person having the viewpoint they did, if it was either right or wrong, black or white. To a degree, that's still true, but I'm more understanding, I guess, of a person's points of view and perspective, and try to learn from it more than...
You realize that a person's experiences throughout life is what kind of shapes their...
Oh, very much, yeah, of course.
God, no, fuck, that ain't the button I wanted. I want that one.
What the hell was it? Oh yeah, the fuel scoop. Where the hell is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing at this point.
Well, there's a hatch breaker limpet. That would be really useful. I don't think so.
I don't want no 900 million credit fucking crap. That ain't worth my time.
You know what? I only have one hatch breaker limpet in my inventory because I just don't raid megaships. And I'm not sure why I have it, actually. I mean, I don't really raid anyone.
My long-term goal with this game is to build a fleet of ships that I can use to go do whatever the hell I feel like doing at the spur of the moment.
Including raiding bases.
Yeah, at some point, possibly.
Possibly, yeah. When there's
I plan on having ships built to do that.
Yeah. Well, there are bases that they put in the game specifically so that you could go and use your hatch breaker limpet and raid them. I mean, the station won't like it very much, but that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
It's there to be raided.
Oh, now I'm pulling some good missions. 2.2 to 2.3 million credits.
Yeah, you can't ask for more than that. You're lucky if you get 2.7 out of these guys, and if you're allied with them, you usually can get the occasional 2.7.
In Rubigo, I look for the 2.3 to 2.5 million.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I've been there long enough to realize that's what I can realistically look for.
But it's also rate of, how fast do you get your booty?
Yeah, that takes into how hardcore I am about trying to make money.
Yeah.
I guess I look at myself as being a casual gamer. Other people would look at me as being more hardcore since I'm actually online a lot more than average. But so it's all a viewpoint.
Well, I'm glad I actually did figure out how to mine eventually. I mean, it took a while, but I got to it.
Well, part of this game is meeting people who have a
Experience
in one aspect or the other. Spike has got the experience when it comes to mining, and a lot of the Spike has got,
and killing Thargoids.
Whether he's wrong or right at certain points in time, he's been around long enough. He knows kind of what's going on in general.
Yeah.
So it's hard to just dismiss what he has to say.
Oh, I never dismiss what he has to say.
It's just kind of spur of the moment. Oh, fuck that shit. Then you gotta sit there and think about it. It's kind of background editing in the back of your mind when you're not paying attention to it. You're figuring shit out. You're contemplating what he actually said and realize, oh, maybe he is right.
Maybe, or maybe I just feel differently about it later.
I will admit that Spike is probably one of the people I enjoy. Actually, I'm happy to have met in this game.
He's an older fellow, eh? He's older than me.
No, I don't think he's in his 40s. I don't think he's 50 years old yet.
Yeah, he told me he's in his 50s. He told me he's in his 50s.
I don't know.
You don't know? I thought he was lying. He
He's lying. It's just I tend to, after a while, I tend to build impressions of people more out of curiosity to see how stereotypical my mindset is.
Well, he's his own person. I mean, he has a very established character. Oh shit! This game crashed again. Are you still there? Damn it! We'll be right back, folks. I gotta reboot the game yet again. This is Commander Trium standing by. We're back here. This is Commander Trium, back once again with another recovery from a crash operation at the Robogo Systems Hauser's Reach, starport. I think this crashing business is this is the second crash in under an hour, and I think it has something to do with the number of players that are logging in. The game simply cannot take it, and Amazon, which is the hosting provider for this service, is buggering everything up. So we'll give this another try. We're trying to leave the sector, and at that point we should be okay to move. I'm trying to get a fuel scoop equipped, but I'm being distracted by conversation with Esquadle, who's my leading wingman at the moment. Before we leave here, let's just concentrate on getting that fuel scoop equipped, and then we'll move on. Outfitting the ship one more time. Optional internals. Where is my Class 5 fuel scoop? We have a 4C fuel tank. And I guess we have a fuel scoop class 4 already equipped. We have a passenger cabin. We have no cargo rack, no detailed scanner. Let's go back here. Holy crap, this game is not working at all tonight. We have 4 passenger cabins. We should be ready to go at this juncture. Let's just verify one last time, since we're leaving the area on a permanent basis. Should clean out the modules that we think we might want to use at the new location, so we'll do that. Ooh, that one will be costly, but worth it. And this module, ooh, I think that's actually down from where it was. Yeah, and we'll clean that module. We may need the increased range that fuel scoop will give us. When we ship it out. Okay. We now have 29 million credits. And again, unbelievable. Oh my God. This is just unbelievable. We'll be back in a minute. Third time, after killing off a few more processes, trying desperately to avoid more crash activity, I think we're just going to leave the vicinity of Robigo at this point. This is maddening, putting up with all these bugs. I haven't seen it ever behave this badly before. And it just isn't acceptable. I honestly cannot figure out what the cause of this problem would be. But with that, we will launch. And we are trying now to leave the vicinity of the space station, which seems to be causing no end of problems tonight.
Access to docking facilities. Press flight control authorization.
Landing coupler
Please submit
disengaged. You're ready to
requests
leave.
before entering the docking bay.
We are jumping away from the sector.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, an attempt to reach out to a squaddle has backfired, unfortunately, and we will now be headed out to our destination, absent the chatter that the discourse that we were engaged in. We're now into the Sinuepe sector. We've crossed about 90 light years already. Our destination is 15 jumps away. Target system is 488 light years away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow. We are in a system with a star that cannot be used to collect fuel. Except possibly that one. scan the star just to have a look and see where we're at. It is T Tauri class. That means that this system has no stellar bodies in it that can refuel. Great! We have to pick a different star system. And then we are, once there, likely going to have to choose. Oh, for God's sake. Star type F6. We can make the jump. And also jump here. This is a B5 Blue Giant class. That's an M4 class Red Dwarf. And we know we can refuel there. So that is our new destination. New course laid in. It is a 25 light year jump. Take a frame shift injection. That will lessen stress on our fuel. I'll have to refuel here.
Oh.
We had a bit of an incident involving my ship not being in a stable star system, and in the middle of your diatribe, it crashed once again. I logged back in, and 2 minutes later, it crashed again while I was in finishing off purchase of the, or not purchase, but transfer of the fuel scoop into my inventory.
I didn't know I had a diatribe. I'm sorry.
Yes, well, diatribe, discourse is what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm refueling my ship. It has to be refueled every 3 jumps. That is going to lengthen the trip considerably.
My whiskey reserves are getting really, really small.
What's that?
My whiskey reserves are getting really, really small.
Oh, no more bourbon for a squaddle.
I got a quarter bottle to go yet.
That should be plenty.
Yeah, I consider I can't see straight no more.
Don't worry, you'll have your chance to. I'll get back. I'll be getting even with you when I have my chance to play while I'm high on cocaine and ecstasy. Except by then I won't make any sense anymore, and I won't be able to play after a certain point.
I'm not too worried because I have a friend back in the day who was always coked out of his mind every now and then, and I don't think you could be much worse than him.
No, I had my big cocaine phase. Actually, any drug, like even alcohol, that I've ever done, I've always gone through a phase where I just do lots and lots of it. And then I stop. And, oh, there we go, we're done. So, I think I've done almost all the drugs there are to do now, and I've had a phase with almost all of them. You can't have a phase with drugs like crack, because crack is utterly pointless. It gets...
Some drugs are more self-destructive than others.
Some. Crack is really pointless, though, because you're only high for like 20 seconds. And then you want more. And it's like so stupid. I know.
Then you're chasing that 20-second high for the rest of eternity.
It just seemed utterly pointless to me. Like, being high may be fun, but nothing's that much fun. Not even sex.
You can't say sex ain't fun, though.
Yeah, but it never goes for just 20 seconds, at least. It hasn't with me yet.
Lasts for 20 seconds, it won't be worth it for anyone.
Exactly. Anyone want to do that for just 20 seconds? Alright. Laying in a new course. Now, the other thing I forgot to do is there's that website out there that lets you plot a course through neutron stars. And I did not use that. So my ship's computer has no knowledge of any neutron stars between here and there. So what we're going to do, in order to save a little bit of time, hopefully, hang on a second, we're going to go visit that site. And then, maybe, we will have index plotter. No. Elite Dangerous. What the hell is that fucking thing? Spanch, there it is. Okay, so we're going to... Now, where are we going? Hipparcos 18077. HIP 18077. Our jump range is 40 light years. Our efficiency will be 60%. 340. No, we're going to... Oh, shit. This is... Hang on. Cut. Cut. I want you to paste there. And now you can go and say, what the hell is going on here? Paste. Okay, I need you to say where we are now, which was the... Hang on. I have to figure out where we are. We are in Sinuepe Yankee Sierra Kilo Bravo 28-4. No. Sin U F A I Sin U E F E I Y S K dash K 28-4. Yes?
That looks just
yes.
fine. And then once I'm ready to jump, fucking mass lock sensor fucking goes off? Really? Piece of shit.
Show the route. Okay.
Yeah, now I can jump again.
Calculate. Nope. It says there's 12 jumps, which is roughly accurate now. It's actually 14. And there are no neutron stars in this part of the galaxy for some reason. I find that hard to believe scientifically. There's supposed to be pulsars all over the damn place. Mind you, there's not any near where we are in the galaxy, but...
I guess I don't look for them. I figure, what the hell, if it takes me 20 minutes to look for them, or takes me 20 minutes to jump through three systems.
Well, when I say near, I mean they're not within 30 light years of here, but they are within 1,000. There's at least 2 pulsars within 1,000 light years of Earth.
You're going 1,000 light years, it ain't worth it. You're going 22,000 light years, maybe then it is.
Yeah. Well, definitely then it is, yes. But I have been in parts of the galaxy where you can jump through neutron stars. Like in Guardian space, there's neutron stars. And if you go on the map in what the hell is that tool? Elite. Hang on.
One of them that I gotta be sober to figure out how to use.
It's Elite Discovery. Where is it? Elite Discovery. Where are you? There you are. You're loading. ED Discovery 1016. And now it will update the network because Yeah, it's processing all the log files. There are a few. It's been a while since I did this task of logging in here and updating my records on Inara and on EDSM.net. Okay, increasing speed to our new target. SENUFA, Romeo Golf 0, Bravo 26-1. Sorry, Romeo Golf Oscar, Bravo 26-1. Jumping. 37 light years. No, I should have brought an extra fuel tank with me. But I did manage to...
Brown lights, brown stars.
What's that?
I don't know.
I just encountered a T Tauri star. I thought I was screwed for fuel, but I was okay.
Yeah, it seems like you generally get about 3 or 4 fucking stars you can't jump through. Just to fuck with you, piss you off more.
Yeah. But your ship's computer will lay a course through them anyway, even though it needs... You have to refuel. It knows you have to refuel, and yet it jumps you into a system where you can't refuel.
It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. It's Trump and the Republicans again.
Run on fuel in the middle of nowhere, just so they can have their fun playing their little games on you.
That's right.
Butt rape you and get away with it.
I'm telling you, it's Trump. He's behind it all.
I don't know. I can't read the name of the place I'm jumping to now, so I think I might be drunk. It's out of my mind.
It's President Trump's star system. He's named it after himself, and he's put a big sign in the middle of the star system that just floats there and says Trump.
The sign's gonna say something like, "Here, poke me in the ass, please." Thank you very much. I haven't seen a sign with a big set of butt cheeks yet, so I think I'm good to go yet. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
I can't read this. Maybe it says Trump Research Facility instead of Darwin Research Facility. I haven't decided yet.
Did you hear about John McCain today? He's ending his cancer treatment.
Did he come out of the closet?
No, he's going to die.
No, that's fine. We all gonna die.
Yeah, well,
He finally admitted to it.
he's decided he doesn't want any more chemo for his
I'm getting interdicted.
brain cancer. What the hell?
What?
There's a nebula out here, and I didn't know there was.
Yeah, I'm getting interdicted. I don't know who by, because all of a sudden it just showed up.
See, he told you.
Could be another player for all I know. But I'm winning the interdiction. I'm gonna hurry up back to the station so I can park for the night.
And have another glass of bourbon before bed.
I don't know how much my ship costs anymore, so I don't know how much I'm making per mission. I don't know if I can really buy my ship in one trip or not.
That's a good question. Can you buy your ship in one trip?
I don't know. What am I making on this trip?
I know I could buy my ship in 2 trips.
You and I have different standards, I think.
I'm just saying, I know I can because I make more than 20 million in 2 trips. Usually.
I make 20 million in one trip.
I know. That's why you have that question and why it would take me more than 2. But 20 million in 2 trips.
I can't make money on every trip considering a full rebuy. it ain't worth making that trip.
Yeah.
I think, maybe.
Maybe. Something like that.
Yeah, it sounds good at the moment.
Oh shit, I did it again.
Pardon?
No, I don't have fuel to go anywhere.
What'd you do that for?
Actually, I do, because you can always inject your FSD and you can have like the tiniest little pixel of fuel left, and you can.
I don't rely on,
Scanning a star. One moment. Let's find out what kind of star we have here. Let's jump to yet another.
I've gotten in the habit that I jump while I'm refueling.
It is a red dwarf. It's a red dwarf star. I can just scoop the star. So not going to be a problem. Either way.
Contacts, request docking. Let's see if I can make it to the dock. Oh shit. 7.8 kilometers, that don't work.
Send UFA Delta November Whiskey Bravo 2. I'm sorry, Bravo 21-2.
How much money did I have when I started this session?
More.
More than what?
Just more.
More than me?
No, more. You're about to tell me I'm not making any sense.
Oh, you're not making any money, I know that.
No, not while I'm traveling out there. No, certainly not. I am, however, in danger of setting my ship on fire.
Reaperman X has come online. That'd be great if I was in the Talon system, but I'm nowhere near there.
Yeah. He wants to be your friend.
He is a friend.
Oh, okay.
Every now and then I'll show up in system and I'll play healer, and they can have all kinds of fun kicking the shit out of pirates.
Yeah, well, right now you're busy.
So I have to log off and go to bed. Yeah, I'm busy doing something, I don't know what.
Oh. We have to eject a heat sink because, well, heat got a little bit too hot. But we are at maximum acquisition of hydrogen.
This is sad. I've got like 3/4 a bottle of vodka and 3/4 a bottle of Jack sitting on my desk.
Oh.
No, wait, quarter bottle of each of them. I've drank 3/4 of each of them. That's kind of sad.
Why?
I don't know, you tell me and we'll both know why.
I'm the cocaine user here. I mean, I'm not going to be overly critical of other people's drug habits. Okay.
I don't have a drug habit, just an alcohol habit.
That is a drug. It's not usually.
Well, my drug is legal here.
Yes, it is. In your country, it is legal.
Cocaine's legal? Wow.
It will be here before it is there, I suspect.
Probably.
Although pot worked out the other way. It was legal there before it was legal here. Although federally that's not true. Canada's pot law takes effect in a couple weeks. So stores are starting now to open up and start business selling paraphernalia. Those same stores will be selling pot in short order. But every province is different. They're handling it differently. Some of them you have to buy it from a designated provincial pot vendor. Other places like Ontario, they are letting the private sector do the sales. So no government involvement necessarily. And everyone's up in arms about it.
Well, of course, you gotta be up in arms about something, otherwise you're not...
Why are we legalizing pot?
I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I lost my train of thought.
Well, they're legalizing pot. You have to... You know what? If Canadians are being told if they go to the American border and admit to customs officials they've used pot before, they'll be denied access to the United States. Can't wait till that starts.
Well, yeah.
We'll just see how that goes over.
Well, I'd be denied access to Canada because of some reason, I don't remember why.
Uh-huh. It wasn't drugs.
Probably not.
No, it was not.
Probably something more severe.
So I was told by you.
If you say so, I don't remember.
Well, severity's relative anyway. Okay, Fuel Star is here. It is a class Red Dwarf. And send UFA Juliet Sierra Gulf Bravo 16-0. Very good.
I got a 50,000 credit weekly bonus from Aislinn Duval.
That's it?
Is that Princess Smurf?
Yeah, she's your honey.
Well, she's sleeping with me, I know that.
No, you're having a secret affair. Scandalous.
I can't read the missions that I'm trying to perform anymore, so I think it's about time for me to not fly my ship no more.
Probably not a good idea, especially if you have to dock in Starbase. What?
Can you get a DUI in the Elite Dangerous?
That's an interesting question. How would they prove it?
I don't know.
They can't just pull you over and...
You're always video recording stuff to YouTube? That's how they prove it?
Well, just because you're admitting something doesn't mean you're not acting. This is purely for entertainment quality and is actually covered under the copyright provisions outlined in the United States Charter concerning fair use.
Sex with a chicken, they couldn't convict me of having sex with a chicken then.
No, unless they can prove substantially you actually were. Just saying so isn't enough.
I don't know. I think that'd be painful having sex with a chicken because it'd like start clawing and pecking my pecker, and yeah, it might not feel so good, so I'd stop having sex with a chicken.
Probably. Send UFA Kilo Sierra November Charlie 9-4.
Oh shit! What do I want to do? Universal Cartographics. I can kind of read that word because it's holding still.
For the moment.
Can I have something blah 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 plus something blah 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 system? 154 miles of credit.
That nebula is getting real big.
I'm reading that. Huh?
This nebula is getting really big. I guess it must be the California nebula I'm seeing here.
Yeah, maybe. So tomorrow when I log in and you're sitting here in the same place I'm at, you gonna remind me that I knew you'd be here, or you gonna laugh when I'm all dumb fucking stupid trying to figure out why you're here?
You'll conclude either, if you don't remember, that I simply got there somehow in the intervening...
Magic!
Yes, magic. Sin UFA, November, Yankee, Echo, Bravo, 17-0. Engaging. Scanning for planets. More planets! Oh, there are no planets in this system either. Wah, 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 wah. Why does the loser music always play when I'm talking? Wah, 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 wah. Hang on. I don't want to fly into the sun. Oh. Jumping. Sinew FA. Juliet, Sierra, Golf, Bravo, 16, 0. And we have a lot more fuel than I thought we would have at this juncture. Enough to continue jumping. Nine new planets located. Alright, we're fully refueled. Sinew FA, Alpha, Victor, Sierra, Charlie, 6-3. Engaging. Switching to Galaxy map. How far can we go this time? Oh, we can make it all the way there. Welcome to the California Nebula. You still there?
Yeah.
I'm arriving in 3 jumps. Of course, I will likely park it because I'm getting tired. I had a long week. A long, frustrating week.
Yeah, I'm drunk enough I can't see much straight anymore, so I'm staring at things trying to figure out what the fuck I'm looking at.
At Parkos 17841. Distance 35 light years. Jumping in 3, 2, 1. Jump. Ooh, approaching a blue star. We are entering the NGC 1514 sector, Gulf, Hotel, Victor, Charlie, 2-2. This is a really huge star. And we got lots of fuel off of it. Jumping 38 light years. Entering California sector, Hotel, Charlie, Lima, Bravo. 31.4 light years. Gauging high wake FSD. System charging. Three, two, one, jump. Nebula now takes up almost all of my screen. This is a huge ass nebula. Final jump, Hipparcos 18077. "21 light years, well within range. No planets on this star system, this final star system. Yeah, that really is a huge ass nebula. Okay, so oh my god. Scanning system. And we should have a base in here somewhere, although I missed it on my first scan. System map, please. Main research base located. It is on a planet. Planet 6, Moon C. Going to have to turn around. Hang on. Slow down, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be it. Planet 6. Thousand light seconds out. There is a Gordon-class bulk cargo ship in this system. We have located degraded emissions. We are pursuing this target of opportunity. Stand by. "30 light seconds. 15,000 kilometers. Closing on contact. Disengaging. Hostiles in play. Deploying the countermeasures.
I'm opening up the fighter bay now.
Shields are down. Target obliterated. Target 2 engaging.
Roger. Keep the target in your sights, Commander. I'm going in. Target is trying to escape, Commander. Tango is down.
Target obliterated.
Fighter retrieval sequence complete, Commander. We're clear to depart.
That's planet 7. We need planet 6. What do we got over here? Planet 6, Moon C. Okay. Pirates out here are plentiful. I've just interdicted again while scanning a planet or moon. Where our base is rumored to be located. Planet scan is complete. Gordon-class bulk cargo ship, Foxtrot, Papa, Romeo 42. Man Research Base, our target. Now at 16,000 kilometers. Headed for surface. We're in the glide pattern. Now headed for Mayan Research Base. No doubt named after the Alliance Prime Minister.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Warning. Observe minimum clearance.
Somehow we have been charged with reckless flying above the base in question. While doing nothing but flying in a straight line.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
That's interesting. This planet has no atmosphere, but the base is somehow making announcements and broadcasts across the outdoor part of the starport. Okay. Well, let's pay off our recently earned 150 credit fine that we do not deserve. Redeem all bounty vouchers and redeem all intel packages. All business completed. All repairs, refueling, and restocking completed. $356,000 credits earned from exploration. Well, this is interesting. Holy crap. 3.7 million credits. For delivery where? To our next target system. It is 2 jumps away. That is really good money. Yeah, we'll do that one. Actually, it's up to 3.9, and it's a tourist site, which means it's a sightseeing adventure. And everyone out here is a criminal, so this is not going to be easy. There's only one controlling faction. I may be insane, but we're going to decline this one for now. And instead, we will take our... Well... Okay, we have got our components on delivery. And the squaddle has gone offline. He seemed to have fallen asleep there toward the end, i.e. recently. And we have considerably less now in terms of options for passengers being ferried about. Very well, we'll leave this outpost then. And while we wait, let's plot a new course, shall we? It seems we have already done so. I just want to make sure, I think we got it, but I want to make sure we got that detailed scanner. We're really going to need that to do meaningful exploration in this part of the galaxy. Detailed surface scanner is en route. And it's the one with the maximum scan range. Good. Let us proceed then.
Landing coupler retracted. Make way for oncoming traffic.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. Now jumping into the nebula. No major starports, and the base we just passed on Planet 4 looks like it is the target base for this sector. Ooh, it's a tiny little world. But it does have 2 factions, which bodes well for missions and passenger fares. And whatnot. Aquarius class tanker ship, obviously sent here by the Alliance. They're definitely dealing with a frontier planet.
Orbital flight Flight assist on. Frameshift charge detected. Landing gear deployed.
Acquired visual. Current vector is good.
Ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking area. If you have not been given clearance, please leave the docking area immediately.
Ship is on the deck. Notifying ground crew.
This star system is utterly useless. We are going to As you can see, we're outside the bubble, moved closer to the Formidai Nebula. There are definitely a number of worlds to visit in this area. We'll go here first, and then we'll move down to the other location. Population here is 5,000.
All pilots. All immediate traffic
And there will be a base in this system.
Authorization for access to the docking bay.
Flight assist off.
Starcon has a zero-tolerance policy against any aggressive action, Commander. Request approved. Proceed to landing pad. 3-2.
Flight assist on.
on this vector. Approach is good. Warning, you must deploy your landing gear. Attention, landing gear not deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is down. Ground crew dispatched.
Well, this base is of note. We will definitely want to continue here. It was 27 light years away. There's one jump. Okay, I guess that'll be it for today. So we accomplished our financial goals and we found a base that has multiple factions with passengers aplenty. We'll have to wait until next time to see if we can get one that will be worth an appropriate amount. Of course, next time we also have to start working on our reputation in that system as well as the surrounding systems that are mostly controlled by the Alliance at the moment. Okay, that'll be it for tonight. This is Commander Trium signing off at 5 plus 26 seconds Zulu and 25 August 3304. Don't forget that on the 28th we get a new release of the game, which will include the Alliance Crusader ship expansion, as well as we are anticipating some other unannounced changes. Will planetary atmospheres be included as an early surprise disclosure into the game's infrastructure? We don't know. Will the Thargoids try something new? That too is a mystery at this point, but by next Tuesday we'll have our answers. In the meantime, be sure to read our documentation and blog entries for Commander Trium. Details available in the property section of this video by using the More slider in the Google Chrome interface under Windows 10, where you can also click I like or the subscribe button as suits your preference. Also in Google 10 also in the Google browser under Windows 10, you will find a bell icon to the right of the subscribe button that will let you get a Chrome mini dialogue every time new content is posted to Commander Trium's video flight log where you saw tonight's broadcast. That's it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, people. Thanks once again for watching. I am Commander Trium, signing off. Have a great evening and fly safe, Commanders.